These two women weigh 115 pounds. In the blue corner, Valerie Thurs.
She has a 2-2 record, just got a TKO win her last fight at the Panda Cup. Looking to make a record 3-2 tonight. Fighting Stacy Michelle, undefeated fighter. Now Stacy Michelle, fighting out of the Bay Area Fight Academy over there in Hayward, California. Also a Charles Gracie Jiu-Jitsu member out in Daly City.
Her opponent in the red corner, Stacy Michelle.
Both women are officially in the URCC cage as we prepare for our third fight of the evening. And for the official introductions, once again, here is John Rayboy.
First up in the blue corner, she's 24 years old with a record of 2-2. She fights for Marin Nobles MMA out of Sacramento, California. She is Valerie Lethal Bam Bam Thurs. Her opponent in the red corner. She's 25 years old, undefeated as an amateur with a record of 3-0. She fights for Bafa and Charles Gracie out of Hayward, California, Stacy Michelle.
Referee for this fight, once again, the Kane Vandal.
Stacy Michelle looking very, very ready for this fight.
And here we go. Round number 1 of our first and only female fight is underway. Nice head kick. It's blocked.
Stacy Michelle with a nice body shot and a catch kick. Ooh!
Nice takedown attempted by Moran, but Thurs does a very nice job reversing. And now Michelle looking for a triangle choke,
Valerie
maybe an armbar.
Stacking Michelle.
That armbar's in.
And
that's
she's looking
deep.
for a double armbar. Now a single armbar. Looks like she's out of it.
Thurs does a nice job getting out of the armbar. But Michelle looking for a triangle now.
Can
very
she lock
nice
in this
transitions
triangle?
On the ground.
Let's see.
And even if this submission does not finish,
a slam from Thurs, trying to get her arm out.
Michelle's still doing damage here, even if the submission doesn't finish. She's doing a nice job using those hammer fists as Thurs defends the submission.
Looking to lock in that triangle.
Oh, now some hard
Valerie
shots from Thurs. Those hurt.
With some hammer fists.
Those are hard shots, Caesar, but that triangle's only getting tighter.
See, that angle she's moving in is...
The referee could stop this fight at any time, Caesar. That armbar gets tighter
Michelle
and tighter.
Looking for an armbar now.
Both women so good on the ground. Oh, another hard hammer fist from Thurs. Now Thurs is safe.
Thurs on top, dropping down some punches, trying to pass that leg.
A very good position for Thurs to be in right now. She's out of danger.
Thurs in side control, looking to advance the mount. Stacy Michelle resets her guard there.
Already looking for another submission is Michelle.
Another armbar.
We're seeing some incredible flexibility here, and that arm is hyperextended. That's a deep armbar.
And another slam
right on
by
the head.
Thurs. Great ground and pound. Great ground and pound by Thurs, but couldn't keep her down.
Yeah, the ground and pound.
And back to the feet.
Thurs. Absolutely vicious.
Nice head kick by Thurs. Stacy Michelle looks for a takedown by herself.
Now, if Michelle can lock her hands to finish that takedown, she'll have a much better chance of finishing. Thurs, of course, doing a nice job defending.
Nice knee to the body by Michelle. Another knee to the body.
10 seconds remain in round number 1.
Nice knee. Stacy Michelle gonna end this round with a
Takes the back of Thurs.
good ground control.
See, that was a great round of fighting
cage
from
control.
both women. That's a really, really tough round to call. Stacy Michelle, although she was on her back, she had some very tight, very deep submissions locked up. But
She locked up about 2 arm bars, 2 triangles there.
you got to remember, though, even though Thurs was in a world of danger with those submissions, look at the amount of damage that she caused while she was in the submission. She used her free hand to punch her way out, and at one point she was completely out of danger and dropped some very hard shots. Once again, the lovely
If I had
Natalia.
to score that round, I'd say, personally, I'd probably go with Stacy Michelle. I feel like coaches love jiu-jitsu. Referees. We're gonna go ahead and get this second round underway. These ladies ready to get it on. Let's go.
And referee Kane Vandal starts round number 2.
Stacy Michelle putting it on Thurs early in this round. Nice head kick by Thurs. Stacy Michelle letting out a flurry.
Yeah, we've seen the hands fly from both these women, but it doesn't look like any of their shots are landing. Like the last fight we saw, for example, Darius Ayers, the one single shot that he threw landed right on target. Whereas both these women...
Valerie Thurs eats a left hand by Stacy.
Right. Both fighters here throwing a lot of shots, but not too many of them landing. That last one, however, was
Stacy back to the
perfectly
knees
timed.
with the body. Knee to the leg by Stacy Michelle. She's just raining down these knees to the body, trying to weaken her opponent. Knee to the thigh there by Michelle. And a left hand by Michelle.
Oh, we're seeing some blood.
Valerie Thurs trying to push the pace.
Oh, that was
Nice
a hard
straight
left
jab
hand.
by Valerie.
And Michelle's doing a nice job moving her head. Oh, and that head
Nice
kick
head
landed,
kick by
but now
Thurs.
Thurs goes down. Looks like it might have been a counter shot from Michelle.
And Michelle on top.
Yeah, she's in side control right now. That's a good spot for her to be in.
Trying to see if she can get that knee out of her gut. And
Oh, Michelle moves to
advances
full
to
mount.
mount.
If she can posture up, that's not good for Thurs. But these are short 2-minute rounds. I do believe that we'll see a third.
We might see an arm triangle coming up here.
Yeah, we've seen some very sick submissions.
And Valerie Thurs is out of it and flips her around. Valerie
Incredible
Thurs on
ground
top.
transitions by both women. Another triangle attempted by Michelle. She needs to get those legs up, isolate one arm. And she's done that.
Locking in a triangle.
Switches sides.
It's
This is the
Stacy
tightest
Michelle.
one she's had all night.
Let's see if she can finish it this time around.
Valerie Thurs refusing to tap out. That's a tight, tight triangle. It looks like
And
she's
she
out of it,
switches
though.
to an armbar again. Let's see if
Less
she
than a
can
minute
finish
to
it.
go here in the third round.
And she's out. Valerie on top. Gonna look to throw some punches. 10 seconds left. Let's see how many she could go. And Stacy looking to take the back at the end of the round. Great round.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot more action in that round than there was in the first. But, you know, there was a lot of action in the first round as well.
No, I love these female fights. They're so interesting. Doesn't matter where they go, they look for blood every time.
Looks like the doctor is in the cage checking out both women, making sure they're okay to continue fighting.
As we start this third round.
And round number 3 officially underway. 2 minutes remain in this female fight. So far, both women looking kind of tired. But you know, I'm not
Stacy
surprised
Michelle
after
with
all
a
the
nice
action that
jab.
we've seen. Michelle does such a nice job moving her head.
Stacy moving around. Might look for that takedown.
Ooh, nice overhand left by Michelle.
Good head movement by Michelle.
Definitely knows how to move out of harm's way, does Michelle.
Light head kick by Thurs.
Oh,
And
nice
a straight jab by Michelle there.
Yeah, Michelle doing a nice job with the counter punches.
Thurs pushing the pace a little bit, walking Michelle down. Let me tell you, those judges do look for cage control. But you got to be doing something with it.
Yeah,
Stacy
Thurs
Michelle
definitely
looking a
is in
little more rested
control
here in
of the
this third
cage.
round.
Nice
Nice.
kick to the body by Thurs.
Stacy Michelle looking pretty tired. Valerie walking her down. She is
Another head kick
extremely
is blocked.
exhausted.
Yeah, Michelle actually does look very tired here in the last minute of round number 3. However, that left-hand jab has been finding a home all night.
Nice 1-2s coming from Thurs.
Looking for a takedown. Easily stopped by Thurs. If there's ever a time for Thurs to just let everything go, it would be right now, Caesar. That was a hard leg kick. Another one.
Nice stiff jab by Michelle. Valerie Thurs walking her down, just can't stop that front jab. A nice overhand left. An overhand right just misses face of Valerie Thurs. And the
Catches
body
the
kick
kick.
caught.
Thurs goes back down. Nobody ends up on top. Looking for a leg lock is Michelle. Keep in mind, in California, amateur fighters are not allowed to use twisting leg locks. Looking
And
for
an
that
armbar
armbar
locked
one
in
last time in the
by
last 10
Stacy
seconds.
Michelle, see if she can finish it in this third round.
That's a
And
deep armbar, but this fight
they go
will
to
go
decision.
the distance. Valerie Thurs and Stacy Michelle.
Valerie
put on an
Thurs holding her
incredible
hands up, believing she
three-round
won.
war.
That was a great fight. Both ladies put on a show. I can't even believe you. We're still in the amateur card. These amateurs are putting on a show. Three amateur fights. Down. 4 more to go. It's going to be an exciting night. What do you think about that fight, Brady?
3-round war put on display.
Who do you think takes it in the decision? In my opinion, I think maybe Valerie Thurs took that fight. She had some very key moments. Stacy Michelle with those really good submissions, but in the judges' eyes, that might not be enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, our judges have rendered a decision. The fight cards are as follows: 30-27 in favor of the red corner,
Our first split decision of the night.
29-28 in favor of the blue corner, And the winner by split decision, with the card reading 29-28, the blue corner, Valerie.
And Valerie Thurs
Lethal
comes out with that
match.
split decision win.
Big round
What a
of
war
applause,
these
please,
ladies put on.
females.
What a
Yeah, that
war.
was an absolute 3-round war put on by both ladies. As
Gladiators.
Valerie Thurs hands Stacy Michelle the first loss of her MMA career. Incredible fight. The coaches are happy about it too.
Great show. Great show.